Hello, good morning dear students. Welcome back to Business Studies class. So, in this class we are going to discuss relating to the fixed shop retailing trade. Okay, no? So, the fixed shop retailing trade we are classified into two category. One is small shopkeepers, another one is large retailer. So, under the small shopkeepers, again the fourth category, that is general store, specialty store, street stall store, and another one is second hand store. This four classification is in under the small retailing shop. So in this class we are discussed relating to the large retailing shop. In that the two category will be there. One is departmental store, another one is multiple store. So in this class we are discuss this concept. Okay, now first thing we are consider the departmental store. Departmental store, it's a very familiar word, and we are also observe in the society the so many number of departmental stores we are observe. Is it right? See, the departmental store are established in the large scale. Along with that, the departmental stores sold wide variety of a product for their customer. Along with that, they are giving a very good customer service for their customer satisfaction. Along with that, they are using so many marketing strategy while increasing their sales. Okay, then the departmental store is not only a sale the only one particular category of a product. They are not sold. They are sold wide variety of a product in a single roof. Take for example, in a large building, they are sell clothing, furniture, electric item, groceries, everything they are sold in a single roof. That kind of retailing shop we are called as a departmental store. They are sold wide variety of a product for their customer in a single roof. That is we are called as a departmental store. Okay, now let's see the features of departmental store. The first one is maximum service. The departmental store giving a maximum service for their customer because of to increase the sales of their retailing shop. So that's why when compared to another retailing shop, the departmental store retailers are giving a very good service, very good customer service they are given. It may be a door delivery, or taking an order from their customer, or they are giving a very good quality of a product. They are offering so many discounts for their customer, and through this way they are giving a maximum service. That is a first features of departmental store. Then another one is located central place of the city. The departmental stores are established in the center of a city, what we are called heart of a city. Like that, in a center of the city, the departmental stores are located because they having a marketing strategy. See, every retailing shop or every businessman would like to increase their sales. Then the location is very much impact for the business activity. Why the rural and urban area when compared to a less industries when compared to a city? Because the availability of a resource, the availability of a facilities is reduced, is less than the city. So that's why and a rural area cannot develop. So the facilities are very much important. Like that, in a retailing shop also, especially the departmental retailers are open their shops in a center of the city because the so many customers are available in the city. So that's why they are open their departmental store in the center of the city. That is also one of the features of departmental store. Then another one is very large scale. The departmental stores are very large scale. Why? Because they are invest the huge capital for their retailing shop. Along with that, they have some employees. Along with that, they have a huge variety of a customer. They are sold huge variety of a product. They are sold in the departmental store. So that's why they are open their retailing shop in a large scale. Then another features of departmental store, that is the functions of retailing and warehousing. They having each and every facilities they have. Why? Because they having a retailing shop. Along with that, they having a warehousing facility also. You all know what is warehousing, right? Warehousing is like a godown. Here they are purchase a large quantity of a product. That product will be preserved in a large building or in a huge building. They are preserve that product until the finishing of their sale of that bulky product. They are purchased from the wholesaler, right? They are purchased huge quantity of a product they are purchased, but that huge quantity of product does not sell within 1 or 2 days. So they require warehousing. They are giving a protection for that product in a longer time. So that's why they having a warehousing along with that retailing shop. Both the facilities they have. That is also one of the features of departmental store. Then another one is centralized purchase agreement. Centralized purchase agreement. It means the retailing, especially the departmental stores, also purchase the good quality of a product with the particular supplier. Is it right? See, we are taking a 1 or 2 kgs or 5 kgs sugar. So that's why we are again and again change the shop. Is it right? We are just visit our home. In that time, we are observe one provision store. We are just enter and purchase 5 kg of sugar for our use. But this is not applicable for the retailing shop. Why? Because they are purchase the huge quantity of a product. So that's why they are make an agreement with the sellers or the suppliers. Okay, no, that is also one of the features of departmental store. Okay, no, so the departmental store, it's nothing but in a single roof they are sold the wide variety of a product for their customer, for satisfying the needs and wants of their customer, and they are giving a very good facility for the customer. Take for example, in a single roof they are sold electric item, groceries, they are sold the furniture, clothing, everything is available in a one roof. That is we are called as a departmental stores. Then the features of departmental store, one is maximum service, next located central place of the city, very large size. Departmental stores are in very large size. Next, functions of retailing and warehousing facility both have by the departmental store. Then another one is centralized purchase agreement. These are all the features of departmental store. let's see about the advantages of departmental store. First one is attract large scale of customer. The departmental stores giving a wonderful facility for the customer because for the attraction of the customer. Is it right? See, you all know customer is a king of each and every business. It may be a small scale or it may be a large scale. Customer is a king. So that's why the departmental stores are always tried to attract the customer. So that is a main advantage. Why the customer are so attract the departmental store? Because in a single roof the wide variety of a product are available. So that's why the customers are attracted for the departmental store. See, we are required glossaries. That glossaries also available in the departmental store. We want the very fashionable dresses, very fashionable clothing we have. Is it right? That is also available in the departmental store. So, the departmental stores are sell the wide variety of a product. It is not only a particular. They are giving everything in a one roof. So, that's why the customers are more attracted. That is the one of the advantages for departmental store. Then another one is convince in buying. They are trying to convince their customer to buy that product. Is it right? You are just enter into any departmental stores. You just asking 1 kg of sugar or 5 kg of sugar you ask once. They are sold along with that the tea powder and coffee powder also they are sold. Why? Because that is they are convinced the sugar you can use for made a coffee or tea. Is it right? So they are sold. That is their strategy. That is, they are convinced to buy that along with that sugar. They are convinced to buy the tea powder or coffee powder. Like that, they are always, the departmental stores are always attract and convince the customer to buy so many products in their departmental store. That is also one of the advantage. Is it right? We are entering to a departmental shop for purchasing a one product, but they are convinced to purchase 3 or more product. That is a profitable for the departmental store. That is one of the advantage. Next one is attractive facility. Attractive facility in the sense, see, the departmental stores are always located in the center of the city. That is very easy to travel. Is it right? The transportation are very easy. Then another one is they are giving a facility relating to the washroom, restroom. Like that also they are giving a facility. They are giving a very good facility for their customer because to attract the customer, to increase the sale. So that's why they are giving a facility, good facility also they are provide. That is also one of the advantage. Next, another one is economy of large scale operation. Economy of large scale operation. What it means? See, the departmental store in a single roof, they are provide the very huge variety of a product they are sold. They are invest the huge amount of capital. Along with that, they are use so many marketing strategy that is helps to a departmental store to increase the sale, along with that to increase the profit. So that's why they are invest the huge economy, huge operating cost they are invest to getting a future benefits. That is also one of the advantages of departmental store. Another one is promotion of scale. The promotion of scale in the sense increase the sale. Is it right? Who are all economically strong, that people, that kind of customers only enter into a departmental store, because the departmental stores are save the time of the customer. So they are visit the departmental store, they are convinced to buy so many products in their shop. So that is helps to increase the sale of a departmental store. These are all the advantages of departmental store. Okay, no, see, any business activity, it may be a small scale or it may be a large scale, they are always convinced to buy the more product in their shop, because their main intention is earning a profit. So that's why they are always convinced for their customer. Okay, no? Then the limitations or demerits of departmental store. And that the first one is lack of personal attention. Lack of personal attention. What it means? See, the departmental store are open in the heart of a city, or in a center of the city. The departmental stores are available. Along with that, they having a huge customer for their shop. At a time that are all the customer, when they are visit the departmental store, the difficult arises for the departmental store. Why? Because they are not able to 100% attention of each and every customer. Yes, they are tried to give attention for each and every customers, but at the time of crowd, they are also disturb something. They are also having very conflict in their mind. So in that time, they are not able to giving an 100% attention for each and every customer. That is one of the disadvantage or limitations of departmental store. Is it right? In a festival season or in some seasonable demand, the customers are always visited. The huge customer, the number of customers are visited the departmental store at a time. In that time, they are not giving an 100% attention for each and every customer. That is one of the disadvantages for departmental store. Then another one is higher operating cost. Higher operating cost. Operating in a sense, they run their business activity, they run their trading activity, they are also spend something. That is we are called as a operating cost. What we are regularly use some expenses, we are regularly spend some money for the running of the business activity. That is we are called as a operating cost. So the departmental store having a higher operating cost. Why? Because they are run their departmental store in a large scale. They pay electricity bill, they pay a rent, is it right? Or they pay a water bill, they giving an wages and salary for their employee, they are invest for the maintenance charge also they are given. These are all increase the expenses of a departmental store. That is also one of the disadvantages of departmental store. And in all the season, in every day, they are sold the maximum maximum limit of a product. Is it right? Some festival seasons, the products are more demandable. Some products are more demandable in a festival time only, but they are maintain that product until the festival season. They are spend some amount for that. Is it right? The labor, Each and every day, each and every month they are maintaining the minimum number of labor. It's maybe a sale our product or not. We are just protect that goods. For that the warehousing expenses will be there. Electricity, it's a common. Water bill, it is also a common for the departmental store. It may be a sale or it may be a not, but the expenditure is must and should bear by the departmental store holder. So that's why the departmental stores are very huge operating cost. Then another one is higher possibility of loss. Higher possibility of loss. I already told you, they are purchase the huge quantity of a product for the purpose of resale. Sometimes it will be a fail. In that time they are also having a loss. So that is also one of the disadvantages. Is it right? I'll purchase 20,000 worth of the glossaries, but I am failed to sell that 20,000 amount of glossaries. That is a loss. So that loss is also arises in a departmental store. That is also one of the disadvantages. Next, inconvenient location. See, I told you the departmental stores are open in a center place of the city. The so many crowd or disturbance will be there. That is also one of the disadvantage. Why? Because at a time the so many customers are entering to the departmental store, they are not giving an attention. That is also one of the disadvantages, right? So the inconvenient location, sometimes the location is also giving a bad impact for the business activity. These are all the disadvantages or limitations of departmental store. The first one is lack of personal attention, second one is higher operating cost, third one is higher possibility of loss, then fourth one is inconvenient location. So in the next class we are discuss relating to the multiple store. In that also the features, advantages and disadvantages. Along with that we are discuss relating to the difference between departmental store and multiple store. These two concepts we are discuss in the next class. Thank you so much for watching this video.